Welcome, Taurus, to your end of the month reading for July. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you in your end of the month reading. Best message for Taurus. Best message for Taurus, please. Strengthening bonds. I like that. This is the time to embrace and strengthen those bonds. You might even feel like the bonds are starting to strengthen over here, Taurus, as love abounds for you in the third eye chakra. So actually getting into your intuition, it's like I can see that the bonds are strengthening. I can feel the magic actually happening, which is actually allowing you to embrace. There's a lot of trust over here within this situation as you are moving forward. I love that. Where it felt like there could have been some helpless and hopelessness, you are now releasing that energy. It doesn't feel like you're releasing the person as much as you're releasing the energy. So I love that. So getting a few cards out over here for the end of the month, really embracing that love, really getting into what you are passionate about or who you are passionate about. On the situation. There was a feeling where you felt like you were a little bit trapped within the situation and wasn't sure how you were going to move forward. Some of you might be married, but otherwise, or you might be getting ready to be married. But however it is, you do have the marriage card here, which is really just talking about, doesn't have to be that you are married. It's just talking about a deep, strengthened relationship of commitment, right? Feeling like, maybe they're even the one you want to marry. But there is definitely an expectation for some of you that you are going to get married. I love that as well. So there could have also been this false person that was involved within the situation, and you actually got some great fortune from the situation. Now that's a very interesting scenario. So do you have this other false person who was trying to entrap you about the situation, keeping you from strengthening the bonds with your person? Whoever that was, because I'm feeling two different energies coming through. You have your partner, and then you have this false person who is trying to take them away or say false things about the situation. But you can clearly see now, no matter what the situation is, that there is great fortune coming your way as you manifest through your thoughts. And I do see that as well. There's a lot of thinking and a lot of thoughts going on about how you're going to really want to move this at the end of the month, really wanting to reach those higher levels of trust within this situation. Wow. And I think it's because, look, you got this false person over here who's trying to tell you all this BS about this person. And now you have to have this trust. And the more that you guys are building a foundation and strengthening the bonds together, they're finding out, you're finding out how untrustworthy this person is, that they're really just there just to gossip and to get into your relationship and feels like they're kind of trying to pull you away from this person. Do they like your person? Are they trying to thieve? Oh my God, I was going to say, are they trying to steal your person away? Oh my gosh, and there it is. Maybe that's what it was. They were trying to make a move on your person, trying to thieve your person away from you. And now there's just this understanding that, no, that's not the way it's working. You have the privileged lady over here. So they're making you feel like you're number one, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, as it's definitely pushing back on this false person, telling them you're full of crap or leave me alone or however it is. And I do feel like they're trying to steal your person away. Wow, where it was hopeless, you now feel like you're on the right path with this person. So there's definitely a lot of passion at this time and making some powerful changes. There could have been some heated discussions going on with this other person, this false person, and it feels like your person, if that's who it is, or maybe it was even yourself, is making these heated discussions with the false person, telling them back up, go away, as they're kind of confronting power struggles to, I'm telling you, they want your person or they want you, right? However, take it how it is. But it's not going to happen. So it's releasing all of that tension and all of that energy from this other person is actually allowing this relationship to change, right? It's, yeah, somebody in the community, could be a friend, somebody. And I do see some gifts coming in. And the gift, more than anything, is just allowing the relationship to become stronger as you're continuing to move forward. Releasing could also be the grudges from this false person, or releasing anything that may have been, falsely kind of implanted by this false person into the other person. So I see a lot of reconciliation going on right now as you're transforming at the end of the month over here with this other person, getting strong within the relationship. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and it's going to feel like new love, right? It's going to feel like new love because there is this direction of this energy and this reconciliation that's coming through. And as you're kind of looking at it, you're like, we're replenishing what we had. So the Queen of Cups says we're replenishing. So it feels like everything's brand new as it's taking a transformation. So I'm really loving that. A lot of patience and love and moderate moving for you, the King of Pentacles, Taurus. So you are taking on this moderate patience with this person. Could be a Cancer, could be an Aries, it could be even another Taurus or a Sagittarius. But yeah, and it's saying yes, because we're building a better foundation of love and passion. And, but you have to get rid of this other person first. Yeah, let that traveler go away. Tell that person, get out of here. But you're also traveling towards this. Look, there was a lot of tricky energy going on from this trickster over here, this person who wants your person or is telling a bunch of lies. Take it how it resonates. But that's all done and over with. This one message comes through. Wow. Through the King of Cups, somebody's dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, some kind of water sign, or an Aries, for sure. Ooh, maybe even a Sagittarius, right? Because I got Sag and Cap here. So, however, but they're saying that this person comes in, whoever this person is, comes in and tells the message, hey, I'm coming in passionately for you because I love you. Yeah, there was a lot of confusion to this situation, right? And they didn't really want to reconcile at that time because they're confused. There's too much confusion. And maybe Taurus, they knew you were upset about the situation. Maybe you were even holding a little bit of a grudge at the time. Tauruses don't hold huge grudges, but it does get to the point when you're over emotional. I just don't want to talk to you. And I am thinking about that. And believe you and me, don't think that I'm not thinking about that. So you want to see it as a grudge? See it as a grudge. You want to see it as, I know the truth of the situation, however it is. I'm Taurus. I don't really think of it as really grudges as much as it's hurt. Grudges are can be a little different. I guess it would still be in that area a little bit because you hurt me. But once you get this message from this person, I think what, the point over here really is that don't take everything in consideration of what this false person is saying, because they're lying, right? They're lying to you. They're saying, and you're saying, well, I didn't want to be at service for you anymore, but I do love you. And I was holding on to everything I had, trying to keep the power going. And you're going to do this. You're going to do this at the end of the month, going straight into the beginning of the month. By the time the beginning of the month comes around the 2nd or the 3rd, you're going to say, fine, I got your message. I understand what's going on. And now we can look at things differently, right? Because now I've learned about the situation. But remember, this false person could be a Gemini. Yeah. Right? And they're saying, or a Libra, and they're saying, hey, but I'm watching you and I'm spying on you and I'm really watching your relationship because you know what? I'm going to come in with exaggerations. And you're going to find out, though, Taurus, that that's exactly what this all is. It was all exaggerations, right? Keeping secrets, trying to make you believe that your person has a secret, trying to make you believe that all of this is, progressing towards them, but it's not. So when you have the information that actually comes through, you're going to find that the biggest change of it all is actually going to come through, Taurus, right? And it's going to give you the 10 of Cups because this is what's justified, because when the truth really comes out about this, we're going to say Gemini over here has no power anymore. That is it. It's over, right? It's over. It's done, right? Because now you get to move forward you want, but that also makes them want to move on. That means they move away from you, Taurus, and away from your person. Because now they're what? Found out that they're the devil. found out that that's it. They want to fight for the situation probably around the 30th or the 31st, but let me tell you something. It's not going to hold much, because as soon as that truth literally comes through and the King of Cups comes out and says, no, that's not what happened, and that's not what anything is, it's going to change the whole scenario. The whole scenario. Because then you're going to realize, oh, they're exaggerating, they're lying, they're trying to, brew up stuff between me and this person. And there's going to be a real reality check over here to the situation, which is going to change everything and the whole scenario around. And that's a very good thing. Let's just get a, yep. So it looks really good, because whatever you're manifesting, it feels like they were manifesting the same thing. That's where the expectations were coming through. But the false person, right, is saying no. But they feel like they do have their claws into your person. And or you, however, could be the cross watcher saying no, they're trying to claw at my Taurus. But however it is, when the information comes to light, this is going to climax the whole situation. Yeah, and it's going to be different. And then there's going to be a huge retreat. Wow. Why is there going to be a retreat? This is going to be the retreat that is going to be needed for both of you to disconnect, whether it's actually leaving to go somewhere, and actually traveling somewhere, like the traveler says, to go do romantic things, or if it's just literally retreating from this person and saying, you know what, block this person for good. Do not listen to this person, is deception. Yes, because it is all deception, right? And then it says, let your friends help you. So maybe you do have another person. If your person isn't water, maybe the water sign coming in is the person who's giving the message, right? Maybe it's not 100% your person. Maybe it's a friend that says, this is BS, right? Yeah. But anyways, however it is, they're going to come in really flirty. And with the manifestation over here, we definitely do have calling in the soulmate. So it's almost like your soul is saying, no, I have to call you back in. We cannot allow this person to take away from our playfulness. And there's going to be all this playfulness that's going to come back once you separate yourself from what's going on, so that you can understand the true truth to this story. Wow. Because, yeah, this person is ridiculous. It's just crazy. They are trying to take your person away. And it's just not good. It's not a good thing. They're literally leading you guys into a separate area. And you can feel that. And that's why you felt imprisoned in its own way. The happiness to the situation is imprisoned, right? As we see up here. And now as you're strengthening the bonds with this person, you're going to find everything's coming to light. Wow, everything's going to unravel. Wow, you just took a sweater, an ugly, ugly sweater. Could be a Christmas sweater. The ugly Christmas sweater, and you unraveled it and turned it back into a ball of yarn. And I tell you, as soon as it starts unraveling, this person, boy, they're going to look like idiots. But if they're narcissists or anything like that, do you think they really care? Of course not. But I will tell you one thing. They must feel something, because they sure do bail fast, because boy, do they turn, they turn and tail run. So all of a sudden you won't hear any communication from them for a while, right? Because all of a sudden, tuck your tail and run. So, okay, my friends, and that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.